Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Thank you for all the comments that's been left, and those that have been quite supportive and kind. I would like to say a big thank you from the bottom of my heart, because as you probably know, I was a bit down and I was thinking or contemplating giving up at some point. So one of you guys said, listen, just go away for a couple of days and come back to it. So that's what I've done. So you know, we're going to have another go at doing the solvent cement. Just so you guys know, the stuff I've recently been using, which I didn't use on that piece of piping, is this PVC pipe cement by Everbuild. It seems really strong, because when I tried to get some cement off this that ball valve, look what I did to it. You know, I heated it with a heat gun, same as done with the other piece of pipe, and that's not coming off. So you know, I've ruined that. So I've had to order another ball valve. Now, I've recently been sent a message from Koi Diaries, as well as Keeping It Koi, but Koi Diaries in particular, he's not really left a message before, but he has a big YouTube channel. And he was quite helpful in his suggestions, and I'm certainly going to take on board putting a ball valve before the pump. I wasn't going to do that originally, and now I think about it, it's the obvious choice. And obviously he was saying you could plumb your pump directly into your returns, and obviously having the pipe inside the pond is unnecessary, and I've done it overly complicated. So to the guy that runs Koi Diaries channel, I just wanted to say, I was originally going to put my pump inside. If you've seen some of the other videos, that's what I was going to do. And there's nothing wrong with putting a pump in your pond. Now, people have said, oh, you fish can bash into it and hurt themselves. Extra things in the pond obviously can do that, but you got to remember, ponds in grounds will have rocks, pumps, all sorts of things in there, and you know, they don't end up killing themselves. You know, sure, they might have the odd bit of damage here and there from time to time. So anyway, I digress. We're going to re-cement. I'm dry fitting it just to make sure it fits properly. I'll put it on, but I'm going to do it in small sections like this. I'm not going to do it all in one go, because I did a video some time ago that Keeping It Koi. Here's another shout out to Keeping It Koi. He's a brilliant guy, Jamie. Check his channel out. Anyway, you know, obviously he said you had a lot of problems installing it in the first time. You know, swearing, muttering under your breath, because you know, yeah, I went mental trying to get it sorted out. I even resorted to getting a sledgehammer, trying to bang it into place. I do want to touch on something that's been bugging me for a long time, and you know, it's been bothering me. When I reached out to a few people and asked for a screw from a skimmer box because I was missing one. Now, I'm not going to mention names, but someone offered to send me some and then decided they didn't want to after I provided them my address. I'm just going to say I was a bit miffed at that, because why offer if you're not going to send it, you know. Incidentally, on another note regarding that, the screws from a skimmer, I reached out to a few people on the Facebook groups, and 2 people came forward and sent me some screws. Someone called John Smith, his turned up first, and I do want to say a big thank you to him. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. You even said no payment needed. And someone called, let's get his name right on my phone, and someone else that sent me some screws called Alex Bull. So to those people, I just want to say a big thank you, because the person that offered to send me them decided he wasn't going to, and those 2 people stepped up and said we'll send you them, and I really appreciate that. And I want to touch on the comments that have been left on my channel by people that have been supportive, really helpful. I just want to say a big thank you. Now, to the person who keeps coming on my channel and leaving negative, mean comments, and then when I block that particular channel, use an alternative YouTube channel that they've got to leave comments that are not what I would call very nice, regarding doing stuff on my pond, I don't think you've got the message. I don't want you on my channel. Some of you may remember I offered the said person, I'm not going to mention his name, an apology, and it seems to me he's not prepared to accept the apology, where I said a few choice words to him on his Facebook group, and he keeps coming back, being quite mean. So to that person, listen mate, go away, I'm not interested in conversing with you. So that's all I'm going to say about that person. And those of you who've watched my channel will know that I had a bit of an argument, but that's regarding the installation of the gasket on the skimmer box. Now I want to touch on this because a lot of people have criticised and said I did it the wrong way, and I've admitted I've done it the wrong way. But if you watch any skimmer box installation video, excluding Cottony Coir ones, right, you will see what they do is they put silicone on the plastic, they put the liner on top of the silicone, then they put their base plate or whatever on and they screw in, and that gives them their watertight seal. They may put some silicone on the face plate underneath as well when they put it onto the liner, but essentially that's how they put the skimmer connected up to the liner, and that's more or less what I've done. The only difference is the gasket is doubled up, so it's a bit thicker, so I think we're going to have a stronger seal on there than we would if we'd done it the normal way of putting a Cottony Coir skimmer onto the liner. But that's up to debate. I've done it my way, you do it your way, and whatever works for you, great. Whatever works for me, fantastic. So yeah, one thing I want to do today is give away something, and I hope this will be useful. I've offered this out to Keeping It Koi, but he said he didn't want to use it on his brilliant, fantastic Japanese pond, and fair enough, but I want to offer this to you guys. So here is a Simply Fish spillway box. I think I've got the sponge for it, but if I haven't, I'll find one that I've got and just cut it to size and send it with it. It has an attachment for a nozzle there. I think it's 25mm pipe it'll fit, something like that. Anyway, I'm not going to be using this because I replaced this with the Aquascape DIY skimmer box that we've got in the pond. I've showed you it before. So to anyone that's interested in this, if you just pay for the shipping cost, you can have this for free. They retail for about 25 quid. So I'm just giving it away for free in this video. You know, if a lot of people reply and say they're interested in this, what I'll do is I'll say something along the lines of, what in your eyes is a great, fantastic pond, and the person with the best answer I'll offer this to. But if no one else, if only one person says they're interested in this, you know, you can have this, no problem. Like I said, the retail for about 25 quid, but I have no need for it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's, you know, functional, you know, no major problems with it. But again, to everyone that's been leaving fantastic comments and supportive and being constructive with your criticism, just want to say a big thank you to everyone. Hopefully this video was a bit informative on what we're doing.